Dear child, listen closely, my child. This is not a moment to scroll past, not a whisper to ignore. I am speaking directly into your spirit, into that quiet place where truth cannot hide. You felt a pull when you saw these words, didn't you? That was no accident. I stirred your attention. I aligned this moment. Because something has been sent your way, something unusual, something urgent, and you must not treat it lightly. There are messages that come from the world, and there are signals that carry deeper meaning. You are standing at the intersection of both right now. You have been sensing that something is shifting around you. The patterns feel different. The timing of things has been too precise to dismiss. And now you hear of a private alert, something tied to influence, innovation, and power in your world. But I tell you this, do not be distracted by the surface. What matters is not the name attached to the message, but the stirring it has awakened inside you. For I can use any channel, any voice, any unexpected moment to reach you. What you thought was coincidence is alignment. What you thought was random is being arranged. There are layers to what is unfolding. Not everything is as it appears. You are being invited to look deeper, to question wisely, and to remain spiritually alert. There are forces that rely on distraction, on urgency without clarity, on movement without discernment. But I did not create you to be easily misled. I placed wisdom within you. I gave you the ability to pause, to reflect, to seek truth beyond the noise. This is your moment to use it. Dear one, before we dive in, I need to share something extraordinary that most people don't know. Groundbreaking research shows that many of us who didn't grow up wealthy have a shrunken hippocampus, a tiny part of the brain that blocks the activation of what some scientists call the billionaire brain wave. This means attracting the life, love, or wealth you've always dreamed of can feel almost impossible, until now. Thanks to a recently uncovered method backed by research, it's possible to stimulate this part of your brain in just 7 minutes each morning using a simple sound frequency. People who've tried it report subtle shifts in mindset, clarity, and even opportunities flowing into their lives more easily. Click the link in the description or pinned comment to explore this 7-second ritual. It could be the key to activating your billionaire brain wave and opening doors you never thought possible. If you are receiving this message right now, pause and acknowledge it. Comment 1111 if you feel this is not random but divinely timed. Let your voice affirm your awareness. And if you are ready to stay aligned, like, share, and subscribe so you do not miss what is being revealed to you next. You must understand, urgency can be both a signal and a test. Not every urgent message requires immediate action, but every urgent feeling deserves careful discernment. There are times when speed is necessary, and times when stillness is your protection. Right now, I am asking you to slow your reaction and sharpen your awareness. Do not let curiosity pull you into confusion. Let wisdom guide your steps. You have entered a season where information flows rapidly, where voices compete for your attention, where influence can shape perception in subtle ways. But I am calling you higher. I am calling you to rise above the noise and anchor yourself in truth. When something feels off, trust that feeling. When something feels aligned, explore it with clarity, not haste. I am your guide even in unfamiliar territory. Some messages are crafted to provoke emotion before understanding. Some alerts are designed to create movement before reflection. But you are not meant to be controlled by reaction. You are meant to move with intention. The moment you pause and seek clarity, you break the pattern of deception. You reclaim your authority. You step back into alignment with me. If this resonates within you, if you feel a stirring of awareness rising, comment 2222 as a sign that you are choosing clarity over confusion. And don't forget, like, share, and subscribe to keep your spirit connected to messages that uplift and guide you forward. I see the questions forming in your mind. Is this real? Is this important? Should I act? These are not wrong questions. But do not let fear shape your answers. Fear clouds perception. Fear rushes decisions. I am not leading you through fear, I am leading you through awareness. When you feel urgency, bring it into stillness. When you feel pressure, bring it into prayerful reflection. That is where truth becomes clear. You are more perceptive than you realize. You have noticed patterns others overlook. You have sensed shifts before they became visible. This is not accidental, it is part of how you were created. But with awareness comes responsibility. You must not ignore what you sense, nor should you act without grounding. Balance is your strength. There are moments when the world will present something that seems extraordinary, something that captures attention quickly. But I remind you, not everything extraordinary is meaningful, and not everything meaningful appears extraordinary at first. Discernment is not about rejecting everything, it is about seeing clearly what truly matters. If you are beginning to understand this deeper layer, type 33:33 in the comments. Let it be your declaration that you are choosing discernment in a world of distraction. And remember to like, share, and subscribe so you remain connected to guidance that strengthens your spirit. You are not alone in navigating this. Even when messages come from unexpected places, I am present with you. I see what you see. I know what you feel. And I am guiding you quietly, consistently, faithfully. The key is whether you are listening beyond the surface. Do not be drawn in by names, titles, or influence alone. The world often elevates voices that seem powerful, but true guidance aligns with peace, clarity, and wisdom. When something disrupts your inner balance, step back. When something invites reflection, lean in carefully. I am not asking you to reject the world, I am asking you to engage with it wisely. There is a reason this moment found you. There is a reason you did not scroll past without feeling something. You are being awakened to a higher level of awareness. This is not about a single alert, it is about how you respond to the unexpected, how you handle the unknown, how you remain grounded when things feel urgent. If you feel that awakening happening within you, comment 44:44 right now. Let it mark your step into deeper awareness. And stay connected, like, share, and subscribe so you continue receiving insight that strengthens your path. You are entering a time where clarity will be more valuable than speed. Where discernment will protect you more than reaction. Where stillness will reveal more than noise. Do not underestimate the power of pausing. In that pause, you will hear me more clearly than in any rush of information. I am guiding you even now. Not through fear, not through pressure, but through presence. Stay aware. Stay grounded. Stay aligned. What you choose in moments like this shapes the path ahead more than you realize. And so I say again, do not ignore what you feel, but do not rush what you do not yet understand. Bring it to me. Reflect. Observe. Discern. That is where your strength lies. If this message has reached your spirit in a real way, comment 55:55 as your confirmation. Let it be known that you are choosing awareness, wisdom, and alignment. And continue this journey, like, share, and subscribe so you remain connected to truth that guides you forward. I am with you. Always. I am not finished speaking to you, my child. Stay here with me a little longer. There is more that your spirit needs to receive, more that your heart has been quietly asking for. I have seen your struggles, the ones you speak about and the ones you hide behind your silence. I have watched you carry weight that others do not notice. And I tell you now, a shift is already beginning, even if you cannot fully see it yet. You have walked through moments that tested your strength, moments that made you question whether things would ever change. There were nights when your thoughts felt heavier than your body, when hope seemed distant, when answers did not come as quickly as you needed. But I was there in every moment. Even when you felt alone, you were never without my presence. Even when you felt unheard, I was listening. The pain you have experienced has not been wasted. I know it felt overwhelming at times, like waves that would not stop coming. But each moment has been shaping something within you, resilience, wisdom, and a deeper connection to truth. You are not the same person you were before, and that transformation is not, it is purpose in motion. Now listen carefully, what felt like delay is not denial. What felt like silence is not absence. I have been working behind the scenes, aligning things in ways you cannot yet fully understand. There are breakthroughs forming, doors preparing to open, and healing that is already beginning to take root inside you. If you can feel even a small spark of hope returning, if something inside you is starting to believe again, comment 1111 as a sign that you are ready to receive what is coming. And stay connected, like, share, and subscribe so you continue walking in alignment with what is being revealed to you. You have carried emotional weight that was never meant to stay with you this long. You have held on to memories, disappointments, and questions that kept your heart guarded. But I am calling you into release. Not because your pain was invalid, but because your healing is now necessary. You cannot step fully into what is ahead while holding tightly to what has already passed. Healing is not always loud or immediate. Sometimes it is quiet, gradual, almost unnoticeable at first. It happens in the way you start thinking differently, in the way you respond instead of react, in the way peace begins to replace anxiety. That is how you will know it is real. It will feel steady, not forced. There are areas of your life where you have been waiting for change, wondering if anything will ever shift. I tell you now, movement is already happening. Even when you do not see visible results, things are being repositioned. People, opportunities, and timing are being aligned in ways that will make sense soon. But you must remain open. Do not let past disappointment close your heart to new possibilities. Do not let old pain convince you that nothing will improve. That is not truth, that is fear trying to protect you by limiting you. And you were not created to live limited. If you are ready to release what has been weighing you down, comment 2222 and let it be your declaration of letting go. And remember to like, share, and subscribe so you stay connected to messages that strengthen your spirit. I see your desire for a breakthrough. I see how deeply you have been hoping for change, not just small improvements, but something significant, something that shifts everything. And I tell you this, breakthroughs do not always arrive the way you expect, but they always arrive at the right time. Sometimes a breakthrough is not an external change, it is an internal awakening. It is the moment you stop doubting yourself. It is the moment you choose peace over worry. It is the moment you realize you are stronger than what tried to break you. And from that internal shift, everything else begins to follow. You are closer than you think. What you have been waiting for is not far away, it is unfolding step by step. But you must trust the process, even when you cannot see the full picture. Trust does not mean you understand everything, it means you choose to believe that something good is still ahead. There are wounds within you that need gentle attention, not harsh judgment. You have been hard on yourself, expecting perfection, questioning your decisions, replaying moments you wish you could change. But I am not asking you to be perfect, I am asking you to be willing to grow. Healing begins when you stop fighting yourself. When you stop holding on to guilt that no longer serves you. When you allow yourself to move forward without carrying the weight of every past mistake. You are allowed to begin again. You are allowed to feel peace. If you feel that shift beginning inside you, comment 33:33 as a sign that you are stepping into healing. And continue this journey, like, share, and subscribe so you remain connected to guidance that lifts you higher. There is a renewal happening within you, even now. You may not see it fully yet, but you can feel it in subtle ways, in your thoughts, in your awareness, in your growing sense of calm. That is transformation in progress. The pain you experienced was real, but it does not define your future. The challenges you faced were difficult, but they do not limit your potential. You are moving into a new phase, one where clarity replaces confusion, where strength replaces doubt, where peace replaces unrest. Do not rush this process. Do not compare your journey to others. What is unfolding for you is unique, and it is happening in the timing that is right for you. Stay present. Stay aware. Stay open to what is being revealed. There will be moments when you feel uncertain again, when old thoughts try to return, when doubt tries to speak louder than hope. In those moments, pause and remember this: you have already come further than you realize. You have already grown in ways you once thought were impossible. If you are ready to fully embrace this new chapter, comment 44:44 and let it mark your commitment to growth and healing. And don't forget, like, share, and subscribe so you stay aligned with messages that guide you forward. I am leading you into a place of restoration. Not just temporary relief, but deep, lasting peace. A place where you no longer feel the need to carry everything alone. A place where you can breathe again, think clearly, and move forward with confidence. Your breakthrough is not just about changing your circumstances, it is about changing your perspective. When your perspective shifts, everything else begins to align differently. You start to see opportunities where you once saw obstacles. You start to feel hope where you once felt doubt. This is your moment to step forward, not with fear, but with trust. Not with hesitation, but with quiet confidence. You are not stepping into the unknown alone, you are being guided every step of the way. And so I say to you again, healing is happening, breakthrough is forming, and restoration is already in motion. Stay open. Stay grounded. Stay aligned. If this message has touched your heart, comment 55:55 as your confirmation that you are ready to receive what is unfolding. And continue this journey, like, share, and subscribe so you remain connected to truth, clarity, and guidance. I am with you through every step of this. Always. Amen.